Tell me what's on your mind.
Hey there, this is Cooper from Telepathic Bunny Comics. Here is Belmont Press and Mr. Shadow Punk down here. And we're here to talk a little bit more, update the Buy One, Back One initiative and try to give some clarification of some things that have, some misunderstandings that have risen. Some of them very surprising, some of them kind of predictable. But anyway, Mr. Belmont has started something very interesting now on his own. I didn't like suggest it or anything. He just came up with it on his own. You know, every once in a while, you know, squirrel finds a nut. Anyway,
yeah, I was just laying on the couch, you know, smoking one, and just hit me.
Right.
I gotta hear this. Okay.
All right, Creators Outlet. Hell, hey, Will. If you want to come on in, man, I'll send you a link. But ahoy, you sagacious scallywags. Okay.
Sagacious scallywags.
Sagacious scallywags. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That is good.
Yeah, if you want on Tank Ferret, the link is in the GC chat, man. And smash that like button, hit the bell to receive all notifications. Thank you, Tank Ferret. I appreciate it. And what's up, fellas? Mrs. Good Stuff. Hey, ma'am.
Remember that
These nuts. Very funny. Very funny.
Remember that Super Friends cartoon where they go, "What's up?" and everybody goes, "What's up?"
That's not Super Friends. That's Budweiser, I think.
Yeah, with the Super Friends, yeah.
No, oh, okay.
They had Batman, and they were outside the Hall of Justice, and then Wonder Woman's in the plane. She goes, "What's up?"
Actually, that's a takeoff of a Budweiser commercial.
Yeah.
That's a. But anyway, hold on 1 second. Just waking up. Coof is a mother. Oh, you got the Coof?
Whoa.
Brother, what's up?
Who's got that immune system, man? What's up?
What's up, Todd? What's up, man? I felt an engine at work listening to greatness. All right. Well, cool. Andrew.
If you're building an engine, you got some brain power going on.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it.
Well, I mean, we got Wyatt Eastman who works on freaking jets, and Buddy's some kind of engineer or some sort, and Pixel's like a Pixel and Todd are both computer, nuts. So
right.
Well, it's not like we don't have a technical side,
I can clean a bowl.
Belmont. Yeah, we got Belmont, so
I changed the car tire once.
All right, man.
Yeah, we're going to Kansas, and the tire went, and in the middle of the night, I had to do the unthinkable.
There you go.
I will tell you, that does set you apart from a certain percentage of the population.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, it does. That is kind of something people don't do anymore. Anyway, so we Belmont put together a race to a 10K chart. That's gonna kind of keep us surprised, and we already had 2 that have gone off the chart. That went over 10K.
Actually, Mrs. G started the race to 10,000 subs, and I just repurposed it. Yep. Right, 1,000 subs. I mean, so I repurposed it to 10,000 funds. So
I'm giving you credit, and it's actually Mrs. Good Stuff's idea.
Well, it was her meme that I.
I
repurposed it.
Okay.
Yes.
There you go. That works.
You gave it legs.
Yeah. That works.
It's
anyway,
alive now.
It's alive. Pixels. I think Pixel's going to try to link it to update with Indiegogo. I think that's what he's working on. Yeah, that would be cool. I also have signups. A place for signups on the chart. He just used my template. There you go. There's like a place for signups on one side. The signups are upcoming campaigns, letting you know that these signups are alive. And then on the other side, it's going to be for 10K. Hold on 1 second. There's a Will. What's up,
there
dude?
He is.
Where there's a will, there's a way. All right. Anyway,
free Willy and all that good stuff.
Free Willy, yeah.
So, what I haven't tuned into this particular stream. So, what is the buy one back one? Is it as simple as it sounds?
It actually is as simple as it sounds.
Good, because I'm pretty simple.
There you go. All right. All right.
All good ideas are simple.
Yeah. That. Let me just start with that. Then that's a very good point. Okay. Now, buy one, back one means, okay, the bigger campaigns that we have available are essentially just when you back, you're basically buying it because these are pretty much guaranteed. I mean, they're coming out, so when you don't really back those campaigns, you basically buy them because they're just guaranteed. It's a sure thing. But what we're saying is while you are buying these sure things, we're like cultivating a list, curating a list basically of under 10K campaigns that for you to look at and peruse, and maybe also back one or buy one of these or back one of these. Okay, and that's the concept that we're going by. So buy a big one. And then back a smaller one at the same time, and what that does is it's going to like raise up the level.
Big ones and little ones.
Well, we're talking. We're pretty much saying under 10K, and that could be campaigns that are just underfunded. Somebody's
it sounded like he took off already. He just got here.
Yep.
There was a motorcycle beside me.
Oh, okay. But basically, what we're saying, and it's getting kind of like misconstrued.
Can I wrap it up better?
Go ahead, please do.
Buying one of the books of the big guys. Don't forget to think about looking at one of the books of the small guys.
Right.
That's all it means.
Yep.
We don't want anything from the big guys either. We don't want anything from them.
No.
We're not asking them for anything. Nothing.
No. What's that, Will?
Is there a way? It's me. Is there a way to make the backers see that the little guy can be the big guy, and the big guy was the little guy at some point? That's what this is all about. It's not about fame. It's not about selling 200,000 copies, which would be nice.
No, it'd be nice. Yeah, very nice.
It is about, like I said, we don't want an escalator. We just want to be shown the ladder. Well, the ladder has been, for some people, I would say maybe greased on their way up.
That's
I'm not trying to dig into anybody's bottom line.
Mm-hmm. Right. Mr. Bancroft, welcome in, man, sir. If you want to come on and have this discussion, I'll send you the link.
Thanks,
we got what up, Charles Reeves. Hey, man, and ahoy, Bancroft. There you go. Welcome in, Mr. Michael Bancroft.
Yeah, I saw your foil card, Shadow Punk. It was nice.
That foil card, man.
Thanks, yeah.
That thing looks awesome.
Yeah, it is badass.
Thank you. I've never seen a red foil card, and I went to pick them up, and I'm like, this is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it's just fun to see it in your hand and go, you make it, and it's yours.
Oh yeah. Mr. Good Stuff has showed up, and Todd has given us a second. Buy one, back one is just bringing awareness to smaller campaigns. You can't tell me how to spend my money, but for sure give me options to choose from from the vending machine. Yep. The illustration that I like to go with is like indie comics is a superhighway, okay? And on that superhighway are these big box stores. All right. And people go to those big box stores. Why? Because the price points are low.
Reputation.
It's a reputation. It's a brand. And you can get what you want there. Okay. But along the way, there's all these mom and pops that have risen up, along the side of the road heading to these big box stores because that's where the traffic is. And And you drive, you could just, a lot of people are just cruising by these mom and pops directly to the big box stores. All we're saying is, hey, while you're going to get your stuff at the big box store, why don't you take a side trip or, step off on this mom and pops and check out, see what they got. And we're not saying, if you go to the big box store and don't stop at the mom and pops, you're evil. We're just saying, hey, these mom and pops are here. This is what's available. Maybe while you're heading there to the guarantee buy, maybe check out a smaller campaign that is available to back.
You know what? It'd be kind of cool. It's too bad is we don't have somebody with a different opinion here. It'd be fun. It'd be really cool to talk to somebody and go, hey,
Do you really want a different opinion?
Todd's talking about here.
Yeah, I don't know what Todd's talking about. Yeah,
I have no idea what he's talking about either.
Yeah.
So I'll come up with a different opinion. I heard the little guy and the big guy, and all I heard was a challenge to remind EVS where he came from.
Right. Well,
is that enough of a different opinion, Shadowpunk?
I mean, that's really interesting to hear. I have to stretch my brain to get there, but I think I understand what you're saying.
Mrs. Good Stuff for you guys. It's always buy one, high one. So there you go. All right. Anyway, okay. Yeah. So let's bring that up. Evidently, Hojo had to leave. His reception was really horrible. He just wanted to pop in, show support. Anyway, let me go ahead and show this. Let me bring it up to full screen. All right. This is the Indiegogo. It's got the Indiegogo sign-up page. It's got the current state. These are campaigns that have listed voluntarily. We just basically put the eye out. Say, hey, if you want to be listed, here you go. And these are the people who answered the call. So Chris the Kid is actually going off their list because they went over 10K. And that he went he closed and then he went off on 10K just like shortly thereafter.
Cool.
And Rift Riders is so close to 10K.
Rift Riders is one backer away.
Oh, really?
I'm looking at the number. It says 9746.
Well, they're actually higher than that, I think, by now.
So if it's higher than that, they're off the list.
Well, they're close.
That would be the 10K.
I just updated these a few minutes ago, so
okay.
It's pretty updated.
What I'm saying is, one person backs Rift Riders, and gets the add-on of the Arrow comic bundle,
right?
And it hits 10K.
No,
cool.
It's not get high and buy. No, it's not. Anyway.
I lost my shirt on that a couple of times when I first started doing my shield streams.
Right.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, and a lot of them I was buying on Kickstarter. So it doesn't take the money right away. So I went to go pay my bills the following month. Right. And apparently Kickstarter had taken all my money. At 3:00 in the morning on the first. So
Kickstarter. That's one thing that people don't like to back Kickstarters because they wait to the close of the campaign to take all the money, and you could forget that you back something and it's just gone like that. Anyway, so most of these, the ones that have not funded yet, I think Bale War is one that I don't think is funded.
It's close.
Yeah, it's close though. It's close. Soltac has not funded yet, has it?
Yes, he put a low, like a $500 goal. It costs a lot more, but he just wants to get it out. Doesn't matter.
Well, he's actually Soltac is actually completed, but that's a labor of love. They've been working on that one for 3 years. According to him on the stream the other night. I think you were on that stream too, Belmont.
Yeah, I had him on the high stream.
Yeah.
And he was talking about his book. Yeah, he got the same letter as me, Kurt Hathaway.
Yeah,
looks like a good book.
It looks like that book looks really gorgeous. We'll check it out in just a little while. All right, so that's if you're not on that list and you have an active campaign, doing work, just working away. Hey man, it's like True Vic King's Bail Wars, nearly funded but not quite. All right, he has my colorist is working with him, Mika from Barbusco. I think she's doing pieces. I don't know if she's doing the main book, but she's definitely doing covers for him. They look really good. Anyway, is there a place with links to those campaigns? All right, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
Yeah, that's we probably need to.
Probably share that out to do up a list and share it out to Twitter, and then we can all share it out.
Right. Right. Okay. Hojo, better. You got better reception now, man.
Yep.
All right. Anyway,
that's why we're trying to get it hooked up with IndieCron.
Right. Yep. IndieCron will do that. That's something that they're working on right now. Immortal Rising says not launched yet. So, all right. If you have a sign up list, get on that. There's a sign up list side of it.
Yeah, I saw his today actually.
Yeah. So if you got a sign up list, try to get on that sign up list side. Just text Belmont or tweet to Belmont, and he'll hook you up with that. He's the one creating the list at the moment. Anyway, let's see.
How many times have you ever said call Belmont and he'll hook you up?
Yeah.
That happens all the time, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but for something positive, okay?
Yes.
What's more
positive? That sounds pretty positive to me.
Man.
Oh.
It's the good stuff getting a little blue. Yeah, okay. What do you mean by mail? No. Well, I think he means on his comic, but yeah, whatever. Horn dog. Anyway, buy the big guys, back to little guys, cool. But what about his middle guys? Middle guys, guys over 10K. Well, that's a point. Tweet it really slow though. Okay.
Well, the 10K is kind of a made up line. Let's face it.
Professor Murphy. Yeah. The 10K. What we were looking for is 10K gets people enough space between their funding line and it gives them enough funds to start working on their next book.
I see.
And it seems like around 10K is pretty much is like the minimum production level for a comic, especially for the second book. It seems to be around 10K. I mean, the as you get merch and as you get stuff available to you, the price for producing your comic book drops. It's that initial upfront cost for the first book that really is intimidating.
Gets you in the teeth, man, and bleeds your wallet dry.
Yes, it does. It does. But then the second book, you'll have these things available that you can add in merch packages and things like that, so you can lower your overhead cost. Plus, you have a guaranteed, or you have an art team that's kind of locked in. Unless you're like Buddy Lord, who had to restart everything from scratch. So, which sucks. Good, almost out of work for the day. All right. Yeah. So yeah, the middle guys. I guess we assume that the middle guys are taking care of themselves. But if you made that much money, I guess we're assuming that people under 10K are the ones that need more of a boost.
They're in danger of possibly not continuing in the market.
Right. Yeah. I guess we're what we're really trying to focus on is we're really trying to focus on people who might be the big next thing, the next big thing. Okay, they might be the next Eastman or the next Billy Tucci She or the next comic that comes in independently and changes the whole, is the game changer. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to make sure that those people manage to get out there. So it's basically we're trying to plug the cracks. And okay.
Back in 1989, this was the next big thing for me.
Uh-huh.
And
yeah,
that's oh wow, look at all the boxes and crap around me. It's like I'm in a warehouse instead of my apartment. And I'll flip it over, and it's one of Belmont's neighbors,
Mike Barron. Oh,
cool.
There you go.
I was going through boxes of stuff I had gotten, and this came in like a pack of 20 that I bought from JJ's Comics out in the AZ, and it was a deal, just all like various like number ones and stuff. And I go, oh, and then I read that and I go, oh, it's a 3-part series. I got to go track down the other two.
Right.
Never heard of that one.
Right, exactly. Hold on a second. I'll be there soon. I have a bit to say on this.
There we go.
Yep. The link is in the chat, my friend. Politicians pander to the rich and the poor, but ignore the middle class. Be careful.
Oh my God.
Oh
man, after my own heart.
Yeah. Well, far be it from us.
But the thing is on this, it's like we're not doing this to put you there. We're doing that to help you help yourself. I mean, you got to put in the work.
Right.
I mean, you got to go on shows. You got to. I mean, shit. I've only been on 2-3 shows showing my face, and it sucks because I don't even like looking in the mirror half the time. But you got to do it, man. Yeah. Well, you got a little stain on your shirt there, by the way.
Oh, the B? Oh, wrong side.
Yeah.
That's my tease.
Something's wrong. Yeah. Something's wrong there.
Yeah,
but I mean, you gotta put in the work. Nothing is a handout to people at this level.
No.
Nothing. You have to scrape. You have to get dirty. You have to do the work.
Pedro Eng's a good example of this with Tropical Magics. Yeah, it's a perfect example of this. But basically, we are still talking meritocracy. Okay.
Yes.
That's been the biggest misnomer. I think the biggest mistake that people are making when they see this is they're assuming that that people who like barely fund or a little underfunded or don't quite make 10K, that there's something wrong with the book. Okay. And there are some where that are not worthy of your time. But we're not saying back those. No, we're saying we just want you to get eyes on these things. And we're assuming that if you get eyes on these things and that creator has done their job and has worked on their campaign, gotten a level of art and gotten a level of writing, and has really like put their heart and soul into this thing, that once you see it and you get your eyes on it, that if it is good, it will sell itself. Yeah, that's our assumption there. That's our baseline assumption, and that's all about meritocracy. I mean, that's entirely meritocracy.
You know, part of me thinks that if somebody else had come up with buy one back one, that it would be totally cool.
Nah.
Right? It's like you want to be the person that has a great idea, and some people are like that. They don't like when other people have great ideas.
Well, thank you, Professor Murph. I appreciate that, man. You are a hero of mine. I saw what you did with your campaign and rebranding your campaign halfway through, and how that's really worked. But you listened to your customer and you put the campaign together, and you really went over the top. So yeah, I was much props to you, sir. Plus, if you haven't backed War Party, get it. It's an awesome book. All right, I'll have Smokes the Fox Weaponized Werewolf Virgin Color unboxing vid on the Good Stuff Show Sunday. If you're curious about Smoke, stop by and check it out. That could help one of the little guys.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know we did an unboxing video. It's news to me.
Right. Yeah. War Party is really good. Really good. Yeah, check that out. Professor Murph has got links to it. I think he's selling it out of his own store. Pretty sure.
He's got one hell of a deal, right? Too. You get like all those comics for really good price.
Well, one example of this, okay. Kami Mark, when he first launched Krishna Kid, and this is a labor of love for him. He has been working on this nonstop for well over a year. He had to reset when his first artist abandoned the project. And he was already well into production when that artist started ghosting him. And he had to reset it. But he had initial launch when he was like talking it up. He was ready to send it out there. But then his artist like poof, disappeared on him. And then so he had to like pull back the campaign and say, okay, well not. And then he relaunched it later, and people were like, I thought this was already out. And so that hurt his momentum. And then he had this dispute with Indiegogo where he had a comic book cover with his main character was fighting Nazis with actual swastika armbands, and they rejected the swastikas being on the armbands. And so Kami Mark, being Kami Mark, replaced the swastikas with Indiegogo with Indiegogo symbols, right?
That's smart.
And so when he launched this campaign, they shadow banned the crap out of him, and he didn't realize it until it wasn't trending when it should have been trending. And so he finally got that cleared up, but by then he'd lost a lot of momentum. And plus his tiers were probably underpriced at the time. He admitted that later. So he had to like change the tier pricing but he lost all that momentum. But you look at this campaign, you click on this campaign, he had animations. He had like simulations. He had like beautiful tiers, well appointed tiers. He had like art and merch and stuff like this all the way down to the bottom. And it was a brilliant campaign, and he put his heart and soul into it. And my contention was, if people just see this campaign, it was one of the reasons that inspired to buy one back one, because I was like, if people would just take a look at this campaign, this thing's going to sell itself. And he was having trouble getting people to put eyes on it, even with his big platform he has on YouTube. Because people assumed that this thing was already out and it wasn't trending anywhere because of the shadow ban. And so it lost the momentum, and people, even though he kept saying, hey, back Krishna Kid, people assumed that, that thing's already been out, But no, he never funded the first time, so people just assumed he funded. Because they assumed that the thing came out, and it didn't. And so he had that, because of that false start, he was having trouble. And so all we wanted to do is get eyes on it. And eventually he went over 10K. He funded and then went over 10K. So whether we helped him with that or not, I don't know. Hold on a second. Hojo says, had to pop off, get these kids, keep up the good work. Keyword is work.
Yeah. Oh, that's a dirty 4-letter word.
It's a dirty 4-letter word, yeah. Good price on War Party for sure. Yep. I just got a notification that T-Bunny is streaming now. Oh, okay. Well, good to know.
I think Good Stuff just did an unboxing video for War Party.
Oh,
check that out.
Yeah, check that out. Never do 60 days. The 30-day campaigns gives a signal boost from Indiegogo when the first 30 is coming to an end. Take advantage of the algorithm. Yep. And Mad Ruth is the creator of Soltac. If you haven't gotten that one, take a look at that one. We're gonna check its campaign out shortly. If you bring that up, Belmont, I appreciate it, man. I'm not into Soltac. Yeah, I'm not into that art style whatsoever. But that gold book, I had to have it. A student of history, I just wanted to learn something. That's why I've acted, not because Mark is my friend. Well, he is your friend, it is what it is. But he had like gold foil. He had these really cool cards that had his three main characters on them, and had like his painted backgrounds to them. And if you put the cards together, they formed one scene.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was like really cool. And he had a T-shirt that was like this blue Krishna kid on it, and most of these T-shirts are black, so to find one that's blue, which is a favorite color of mine, cool. even though it's got an Indian religious figure on it, me being Christian, I still dug the shirt, so I had to get it.
Can I ask a question? How can if Hojo's in the car, how could he write all of that in the chat?
Because he's on the stream. He's streaming it through his phone.
Voice to text.
Voice to text. Yeah.
I got you.
Yep. So Mad Ruth presents Soul Tech. Let me go ahead and embiggen this. Take a drive for us, Belmont.
You want me to play the trailer? All right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I got to turn the volume on. Hold on a second.
Yep.
Hate it when that happens.
There you go.
Dude, that is the coolest artwork.
Yeah.
Good job.
He decided that he was going to do this after he got pissed off at The Last Jedi.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So pretty much like the rest of us,
Wow.
Yeah. So that's go ahead, back that. Somebody put that in the chat over there. And he I think Mad Ruth himself is in the chat. So nice looking art. Hojo says voice to text. Yep. And shouts like Zoltan, Soltec. Soltec. Yep. Welcome in, Dean. It looks like a cool space opera. Yeah. Bring up Beowar. Beowar. All right. Sorry. But yeah. So that's a real cool one that we're going to that's going to be on the buy one back one. Race to 10K chart. That one's actually finished. He's actually finished with it. And he's done all the upfront cost, and all he's doing right now is just getting it out there. He's not even aiming to recoup it, but we'd love it if he recouped his initial investment, and we got more of it. Anyway, so called it. What'd you call? Oh, wait. Yeah, voice to text. All right. Oh, hold on. Should have called is really The Last Jedi. Yeah. Last Jedi. Ahoy Dean, and yeah, you called it. You called that one, Todd. All right, so Beowar. Let's go ahead and watch the trailer for this one right quick.
We will march into the night. Let the fear sink in their eyes. We will roar our battle cries. The oath we shall carry strong. Rally up the swords and shields. Fight into the bloodiest fields. For the honor high decree. The heavens is on our side.
I'm hoping we don't get struck.
No, this is an original song by this artist. Let him use it.
Cool.
We will roar our battle cries. The oath we shall carry strong.
That is cool.
Yeah, the cool artwork. Well,
Yeah,
so
we're not gonna get struck because that is actually a original song, huh? Okay.
Yeah, that's been on my channel before.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that cover image right there, Mika from Barbusco Studios actually colored that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she's that good. She is really good.
Nice colors.
Man,
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, yeah, that song does rock. Yeah. One song to find them, in the darkness bind them. Yeah. So
Oh my God.
It still has a career. Yeah, this kind of sound like him a little bit. Looks real nice. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody like put the link for that in the
Look at his
chat.
hand on that ass. They got that perfect.
Yeah. Definitely some
TNA.
possession. Definitely some possession there.
Don't get salty, Shadow.
Uh-oh.
That's Luke's job.
Yeah,
All
seriously. Yeah. Well, Luke does it like a little less graphic, but it is what it is. All right, that is Beowar. That's definitely one to watch. Thank you guys for putting that in the. So, all right, so that is Beowar. If you like that sword and sorcery thing, that looks like something for you.
So is it like an American Indian like Conan type deal?
It's like a Conan type deal.
Really cool.
Barbarian book. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a barbarian book.
You don't see that every day.
Almost like a takeoff on Beowulf.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. I think that's probably where he got that. But it might be part of his influence there. Beowulf was definitely a badass.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, one of the originals. LOL. Yep. All right.
Is
So
Jay
yeah,
coming in?
I don't know. The link's over there. He's got about 20 minutes. Anyway, so yeah, so the controversy that we've run into, most of it's been because of words that I've said. Okay, I got a little salty on a video I made. Why my channel is here, and basically I took shots. I did take some shots about the writing level that we're seeing, and that yeah.
Everybody's got an opinion, right? I mean,
yeah.
You're a lot of years.
Right. Hold on 1 second. Tank Ferret says it's a banner time for Sword and Sorcery, Core Draft, and Beowar. Get both. Enough said. Also, Kozor. I think Kozor is still in demand. Look for that on CG Now. I think it's available on CG Now.
Yeah, the Barton Brothers, man. That fucking book is nasty.
Yeah, it is. It's a little too dark for me, but they definitely have something going on there. Let me go ahead and go. If I get that, they're gonna come up. No. All right. Somebody put the CGNow.net in there. Anyway. All right. Yeah, that's available on CG Now. Somebody get the actual link. Evidently, I did it wrong. I think you got a wrench, Michael. If you want to, Michael Bancroft, you're still around. You put that in there. But yeah, Kozor is definitely available on CG.net. I don't know if I don't think they cracked 10K, did they? Not sure. Hold on 1 second. Mrs. Good Stuff says, according to Corey Barton, all that matters is the babe content, whether there's enough babes per page.
That is the most important thing.
Well, Kozar, if there's babes in that thing, they're getting slaughtered or something. So, or they're demonic. That thing's just dark. Every
Big
image.
talks back.
Oh, there you go. It's not up on there yet. It's not up on there. Well, they need to get their asses in gear. It's right. It's right there. All right. Kozar dot. Actually, look for it on Indiegogo. Then I think it's still in demand. Yeah. Thank you, Todd. Yeah. Yeah, that's the CG.net calendar. Yeah, check that out. That's things that are coming. Yeah, it's still funding, I believe. Corey comes in from every once in a while and complains that we're not showing boobs. So
Oops, gotta do it.
Yeah. I don't think that young man was breastfed as a, I just don't. I think there was like he misses some.
There you go.
There, yeah. There you go. Well, thanks for that nightmare.
Bellman just threw up in her mouth
that.
a little bit there.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. Anyway, yeah.
I'm scarred for life.
But maybe we need some buy one back one chicks for the show. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's not the worst idea. Go to your local strip club and say,
call them the Bobo boobs. There you go.
I'm telling you, that's an idea right there.
My moves.
Yeah, the moves aren't going to be the same draw. I don't think. Corey Barton's another artist who has seriously leveled up. Yeah, he does.
Sorry, Pedro.
That was uncalled for. Okay. Dang it, just got spicy in here.
You know what you should do, Belmont? Because strippers and shit like weed, you should go to the club and say, hey, listen, I'm going online later tonight.
Yeah.
I'll hook you up. Just come back to my thing and go on stream with me, and you'll see people just flood your stream.
Yeah.
Triple the numbers.
Well, there actually is a high stream available tonight at 8:30. You have Mr. Good Stuff in Belmont.
With strippers?
No.
I don't. No, I mean they got weed girls. We got
pot girls, which are basically strippers
in the flesh.
Well, Mr. Good Stuff also has boobies behind him all the time. So yeah.
That is true. That's cool.
He's obsessed. He's like a horny Santa Claus.
He's keeping it real for everybody.
Yeah.
Someone has to do it.
Right.
He's making his naughty list.
So this narrative definitely is out there that we're trying to, like, in some way, shape, or form, guilt people into backing these smaller campaigns, but that's not what we're attempting to do. We're just saying if the prevailing philosophy that supposedly what CG is all about is the rising tide lifts all ships. Well, all we're doing is saying, hey, these are the smaller ships that's supposed to be rising along with the big ones, right? And that's all we're doing. That's all we're doing.
I would invite some of the crack pack guys on here.
Mm-hmm.
Send them a thing and say,
yeah.
Well,
they're available. I mean, anyone wants to come on. I mean, we don't exactly have there's a couple that I probably don't want on it again, but Justin's wife may object unless they have that kind of couple. Yeah, I don't think they are that kind of couple. No, Honey Do just arrived to be back in 30. Honey Do just arrived to be back in 30. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you can say, listen, this isn't going to go anything. We're crazy. This is just candy for the show.
Yeah, Corey's a genuine talent. He's a little too horny, though. Yeah, he is.
Really? Is that possible?
Yeah, it's possible to be too horny. It really is possible to be too horny to be functional. Yeah, I've met people that couldn't function because they were too horny. Yeah.
Like in a Bob Crane kind of way.
Well, like a that or Ted Nugent kind of way.
Ted Nugent's like that?
Ted Nugent's definitely like that.
Really?
Are you kidding? Have you ever heard a song? Yeah, every song is like that way. Anyway.
Okay, that's true. I guess that's true.
Right. Don't want to be subsidized, just recognize that's all. We're confident that our story can sell itself, right? Yep. No guilt here. Save the guilt for the strippers. Don't ask me to drink. I have no filter. Okay, no problem, man.
It will be an interesting show model. Let's just say I start a Shadowpunk show, and I actually hire strippers to come here and hang out. Could the money I spend on the strippers pay off in what I make on the show?
Except Mrs. Shadowpunk would eviscerate you on the first episode.
Well, luckily there is no Mrs. Shadowpunk, so I can live the dream, and you guys can all go, "Oh my god!"
All right, Hell Scoundrels. I can confirm Mad Ruth has no filter. Speaking of people with no filter, James Rock. Anyway, check out 80s Made in the middle of the night because they're always like streaming in the middle of the night. But anyway, Magnificent Bastards is a good example of a book that really should get more eyes than it does. James came out of the mainstream as a ghostwriter. So if you want that mainstream pedigree, he has it. It's just not officially because he's MDA'd up the ass. So his word. I'm not sure how you NDA someone up the ass. Maybe you take the NDA.
Look at
and like
Shadowpunk's thinking about strippers right now. Look at.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the Cosmos.
It gets lonely in Detroit. It gets lonely.
It does. I was thinking about
cold.
And cold.
It's a little cold right now.
All right, you're not subtle when he come up with a song called Wang Dang Sweet Poutang. Just saying,
Yeah, I have to look at his whole catalog.
For soy boys, yeah, and tarts. He's really into the stripper idea.
He's trying to outdo Corey Barton's horniness.
Yeah,
money. If it made money, let's hypothetically say it made money. Okay, I spent $200.
Yeah,
and my show made $1,000 a night. Let's just hypothetically say that's a winning formula. I mean, at that point, you're like, I can't lose. I'm going to do this all the time.
Well, bear in mind, like projectile reptile is a euphemism for a penis. So Brian's slipping that in on everybody, and not many people like caught it, but he's got like a book he's about to put out on his website. It's announcing this, so this is not like fake news or anything. It's on his website, and he's doing a smut book starring all the females that he's created in his comic book line.
Really?
So, yeah. It's called Bed Chambers or something like that. He's not really hiding it. So you're talking about horny guys. I mean, that's a horny individual right there.
That's just a case of reptile dysfunction right there.
The reptile dysfunction, right.
I've never been one to buy books with tits on them. There's a market for that.
There is definitely a market for that. See, you guys got to pick up the kiddos. Have fun. Oh, thank you, Todd, for All right, Todd. Whatever.
Later, Todd.
Go get your kids. Whatever. Father of the year. Psst, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, he lives this fulfilling life with wife and kids, and like.
How dare?
I think Todd's got like a secret life going. He's probably got like multiple wives, like in different parts of the town.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know. He's got 5 with the one, so I mean, if he's got more than that, he is really hopping around.
People that have like the multiple families going on, that's as creepy as that is. You go, that's multitasking at a whole nother level.
That's why he's not around.
Right.
Around.
Yeah. Well,
that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Anyway, go with God, Todd. Anyway, so all right. Any other books you guys want to push that you can think of right now, off the top of your heads that looks real good? Pick up Shadowpunk. Let's bring it up. Yeah, we need to check out this foil card, if you don't mind, Belmont.
Actually, I can get you the card. Hold on.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let's look at the card live.
Yeah, let's see this.
Yeah. So Shadowpunk on his campaign. If anybody's left over there with a wrench, can bring up Shadowpunk's. Drop that link. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, so Shadowpunk. He's live. He's under 10K. He is definitely on the list. he really should be over 10K because that book is incredible. So the whole campaign is really good.
Okay, so I got a couple things to show you actually.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna show you the card.
Let me hold on 1 second, guys.
So here, this is for the first day backers only.
Yeah.
So that's the front, which isn't foil because it's too expensive. But and then
look at that, guys. Look at that.
It came out really good.
It came out really good. Look at that.
I mean, now I'm a believer in the foil approach in things. Before I thought it was a little bit of a gimmick, but I'm like, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
look at that thing. Wow. I'm first day backer, so I'm very happy about that.
Yes. So then what I did is I actually printed up tests of my colors so I can see how my colors print. So what I did is I printed multiple versions of different tones.
Yeah.
And so I did it with like certain pages to see like they're darker or lighter.
Right.
And it really gives me a better idea of how to do the finished colors. This one you can really see it. This one's much darker.
Yeah.
And this one's way more better. It's lighter and it still works, so.
Right.
So, I mean, it was very cheap. They were like 51 cents a piece. And you had to order a minimum, right? So.
Right.
But it was very helpful. I'm really glad I did that.
That is awesome. That is really awesome. Comics Mate Dino says everyone should sign up for the Embrace 2 and Company Man 2. I agree with that. Company Man is probably the best book that a lot of people don't know about. It's a really hellacious book. You talk about action, that 90s action. That book has got it. It's like
that's what it felt like.
Yeah, halfway through that book is just like starts a fighting scene and it just goes right to the end of the book, and it's just like nonstop, and it's like an 80s over the top action that everybody around here laments not having anymore, and he's got like a lot of books in the pipe. I mean, this series is going to go places. You really need to get that first one. I think he's closed out now, but unless he's selling it selling it somewhere, but he's definitely going to be on that. It's definitely going to be on that campaign, the second campaign. Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
So not to mention, I've always thought that the Company Man logo as an artist, my eye went right to it. That is really cool.
He had a pro do that one.
I know.
Yeah. Anyway, already done, Dean. Too late. Yeah, I've already signed up. It told us idea for one of my perks. I specifically added red into it for a metal card. That's Hot Shadow Punk. Yeah.
Thanks,
But
man.
yeah, we get these add these perks on, man. This is definitely going to watch the trailer for this one, guys. This is groundbreaking. This is the best trailer I've seen in CG so far. All right.
Can I play
Roll that beautiful beam footage. Oop, hold on.
There we go. Yeah, so on issue number 2, I can just verify I will not be spending 7 months on the trailer. But what I am going to do is I am going to do a motion comic approach because I can do that stuff pretty easily.
Right.
And I wanted, when I saw Tiger Blue, he did his.
Yeah.
I thought I've done that kind of work for years.
Right.
So I'm like, dude, what were you thinking? The only thing is you have to have the artwork done.
Yeah.
to do it, but I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun.
Prospectors, did that cross 10K?
I don't know.
Belmont?
No, it hasn't. It's on that list. No,
okay.
As of today, I think it was at let me see. Mm-hmm. It was at 4680.
4680. Yeah, that one. We'll check that one out next if you don't mind. Prospectors. But talk about that Tiger Blue series. That was, up to that point, Fowler had been like just barely funding things, or just barely going over his the goal, or not funding at all. And one of his early failures was Prospectors, and I liked that book. I liked the look of it. I liked the story that was attached to it, and I backed that thing. But then it got refunded, and so now that Tiger Blue took off like a rocket, and he had Crack Pack's backing, he decided to relaunch this Prospectors. And he's got like a artist who's basically should be working in the mainstream. And so, all right, let's check this one out. Yeah.
The Prospectors. Rebuilding King Solomon's ancient temple is nice and all, but there's got to be treasure in there sent from God himself. A band of gritty Wild West bounty hunters with occult powers must recapture 72 escaped demons in order to rebuild King Solomon's temple and claim the ultimate treasure within. Can these wranglers of the unknown rustle up their hellish bounty in time to save the nation? A supernatural Western adventure that's Indiana Jones meets Ghostbusters. Retro Graphic Books presents The Prospectors. Back it now on Indiegogo.
Looks pretty awesome.
Yeah. You gotta get that choir in there, All right, hold on a second. That is Fowler's new book, Matthew Fowler, of the infamous give Send Fowler the link. Not the infamous, but famous Send Fowler the link moment.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
So his trailer is really well done, and one of the reasons why it's well done is it's not really long.
Mm-hmm.
It gets to the point, right? And the voiceover does help too. Yeah. I know he did that with Tiger Blue, but it's not, it's not like this super stretched out thing where you're just waiting for something to happen. Yeah. Right? It's like that. It gives you just enough to want more.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure he didn't spend 7 months on it.
No.
Well, no. Yeah, but at least, mine was still short.
Right.
I mean,
Well,
that's what she said.
Whoa.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Sizzle.
All right.
I'm sizzling.
Yeah, I got you.
I've been waiting 40 minutes to use that.
I know. His Will's just sitting on like, no. Opening, Anyway, so, Prospectors, if you could drop the link for that one, that'd be awesome. But yeah, Prospectors definitely consider getting that one. Fowler is good people. He deserves all the success he's getting because he really, really worked at it. Plus, he gave up a promising career to stay at home for this autistic son, who's now in the armed forces. Really? So yeah, mission accomplished with that. He's a good people. He's part of the Crack Pack too. So if you like that Crack Pack bunch, he's definitely part of that. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it very much. So, anyway, so that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to take some of these under 10K, some of these struggling campaigns that are really promising, really awesome, ones that have come across our desk that we just think, man, everybody needs to see this thing. And we're trying to just get eyes on it, If it's good enough, it will sell itself. That's what this is about, meritocracy. It's all about meritocracy, and we're not asking anybody to pity back. Okay, we're not. I mean, there are some campaigns out there that are like, back my book, please, back my book, and I'm guilty of backing them, and then I don't even read them. I use them for like coffee table coasters, or whatever. One of them I use as a frisbee, occasionally I'll whiz it across the room. You can guess which one that one is. Anyway, so
I'm not going to say a word.
Now I got to say a word. Not say a word. Something about a twerking rat. Anyway, so
oh my.
So basically that's all we're doing here. This is about meritocracy. It's not about guilt or it's not about envy. These guys, these big box stores, these buy ones, they're worth your dollar. Okay. These guys have worked in the industry. They paid their dues. And most of the stuff you're going to get is just guaranteed. And it's great merch packages available like Matacumba Key, The Ghost of Matacumba Key by Compass Comics. I backed that one recently. Graham Nolan, Aaron Lopresti's Wraith of God 2, Blood Hunters. I backed that one. I mean, a lot of these are really, really solid projects with really great guys behind them. And we are not saying don't back those, back these. We're saying while you're backing these or or while you're buying these, okay, consider the mom and pop store. Stop at the mom and pop store while on the way or on the way back. That's all we're saying. If you stop in and their product is good, their trailers are good, the art is good, the story is good, and you like the creator, then by all means back. But if you go in there and it's a ramshackle place, half-assed, everything's half-assed, and the creator is a douchebag, then don't back. That's not what we're saying. Oh, this person's under 10K is automatically, worthy of your back. That's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying.
Be your own judge.
Right. Be your own judge. Magnificent Bastards. Yeah. Yeah. Magnificent Bastards. Definitely consider checking that out. He had to nerf the crap out of his campaign just to get his money from Indiegogo, though. But he's a professional mainstream writer, and the book is definitely worth your time. Is that what we got queued up?
Yeah.
All right, let's check that trailer out. That's a good trailer. All right, at the stream. Here we go.
Pure speculation. Just an educated guess, I'd say that man is alive.
My name is Montgomery Chester Williams. My friends call me Monty. Well, they would if I had any. If the universe has taught me anything, it's what others refuse to admit. In the animal kingdom, the largest predator rules it all.
That's cool.
It is really cool.
See, I didn't know this was a book.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought Hojo was paying us a very slight off-color comment. And I'm like, well, we might be magnificent, but one of us at least knew their dad. Come on.
He says, you just can't help twisting the knife, can you? Say my characters are the ones with the mean streak. That's all you, brother. I gave him a compliment, and he took it the wrong way. So whatever it is what it is. He's butt hurt. That's fine. That's fine.
Just like a woman twisting a compliment into an argument.
Seriously.
That's
anyway,
crazy talk. That's crazy.
I know they're angels. They're angels, right?
Patriarchy.
Oh my God.
All right. Okay. Yeah, consider Magnificent Bastards just still being funded. Also, Broken Compass Comics has a book. It's about to go. The sign up is going live. I'm sorry. The sign up is live now. I think it's on the list. If it's not, it should be. But
yeah, it's on there. It's on there.
The campaign's about to go live for Unconditional Shove. Our friend Odin Dasko,
oh really?
The metal singers turned cartoon or turned comic book artist from the Pacific Northwest, Odin Dasko, and he's hooked up with Broken Compass Comics, and they are coloring that book now, and it looks really awesome. And here we go. Unconditional Shove. Right. He has a trailer now, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's nice, man. Let's watch it.
All right. Let's watch this thing.
On pure speculation, just an educated guess, I'd say that man is alive.
Come with me, see what I see. The terrible worlds that lie between. The realm observed and the realms unseen, where the dark things live while you dream. Join me, fight on the beholder as I drag your mind into those shadows and corners where you can see like me, those things you don't want to believe. Unconditional Shove, the new horror sci-fi graphic novel anthology series, featuring 2 stories and over 80 pages of compelling, action-packed, terrifying fun. In our first story, I'll take you to a place where the otherworldly is made manifest. In this place, the abstract permeates the cosmology. In this place, your fears will construct the most terrifying animations. Because in this place, monsters exist. And in our second story, we stumble upon an ancient friendship between monster and man. And you'll see why it might be best to keep your monsters close and your enemies even closer. In With Friends Like These. Unconditional Shove Volume 1. A graphic novel for all you lovers of the strange, macabre, and creepy things that we all know exist in the shadows of our universe. Unconditional Shove. Back it today on Indiegogo.
Wow, that trailer brought the Basco sauce.
Yeah, it really did. Abra made the trailer for him, and he did the voiceover. Oh, that's Odin's voice.
That's some dark stuff there.
Yeah, he's a hell of a singer too, man. Check his YouTube out. He does sing-alongs with Odin, and he did a version of what's that song? Like a Stone from Audio Slave. That just every hair on the back of my leg was like, whoa. And I doing Chris Cornell, man. That ain't no slouch right there. Anyway, he said this looks good. No idea what the title means though. Think about it, Dean. Unconditional Love, Unconditional Shove. Yeah, it's a double entendre. He used it in one of his songs, and he liked it so much he made a comic about it. Anyway, Hojo says we should do something for sign-up pages, track the sign-ups. Well, that sign-up page is there's a second compartment on that banner, or the race for 10K that Belmont's doing. It's on the right side there. But we're trying to get some stuff through IndieCron set up. Pixel Trader is really busy right now, but we're hoping to get that set up. How many former metalhead musicians turned comic artists do we need? We need
All
a
of
bunch.
them.
All of them. All of them. Right. This feels like Clive Barker, but not gay. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it
Rob,
is.
I didn't even see you.
It's Odin should call this Odin's spooky horror book of scary things and anthology. Yeah, the name Odin would work. Never reminded me of like the old Creep Show movies and some EC vibes. It's definitely EC vibes. It's definitely what it's intended to do. So yes, I understand the pun, Bunny, but what does unconditional shove even mean? It means whatever you want it to mean. That's words from Odin himself. All right, so yeah, right there on the right side, it's got the signups that are available right now.
Well, there's more, but they have to ask to be put on the said list.
Yeah, if you want on that list, definitely sign it or ask to be added. Mythicals is Hojo's book is going live on Halloween, but Unconditional Shove's going live on the 29th, I think. But they're going to drink their way into the 30th. So with Crystal Head Skull Vodka.
Ouch.
Yeah, he's already showed it off. They're gonna drink those Herkimer Diamond Juice. You know, they're gonna.
Oh man, that's gonna be legendary.
Yeah, right. Well, the commercial certainly is. We watched that the other day. It's hilarious. Anyway, batshit crazy. Aykroyd is batshit crazy, but he's entertaining as always. Anyway, this all right. That's good enough for this show. If you guys have another campaign you want to put a feature or to put the spotlight on, right quick.
I can go to mine real quick.
Oh yeah. Wolfsbane Comics is doing some. He's refreshing his campaign with some brand new Virgin covers and some other various merch that is just brand new. If you have yet to consider backing, he's pushing 8K right now. Trying to get to 10K. This is Wolfsbane, not Wolfsbane. Sorry, it's Smokes the Fox, Weaponized Werewolf.
Okay.
Hey, confuse me. You talk about Aaron's book or my book?
I'm sorry. Werewolf, Wolfsbane. I mean, I'm sorry. I worked there last night. Anyway, so we'll take a look at this one to close out. This is Smokes the Fox, Weaponized Werewolf. This is Belmont's like a lifelong dream right here. And he's got brand new merch packages available.
Why is it not showing that stuff? Oh, because I'm logged in. I hate. See how you gotta you gotta scroll all the way down to have everything pop back up. It's really weird.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm almost to $8,000. I just need 1 to 3 backers, and I'll make it.
Right.
I'm just trying to raise some extra funds so I can start production on the second book.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not cheap making comic books, so
nope.
I added some new tiers, which were the Virgin covers. So all 3 covers that I did release, I released the Virgin versions of those covers, and they're very rare, between 100 and 125 copies of each.
Right.
So if you like what you already got and you maybe want to, grab a copy of these Virgin covers, maybe they'll go up in price one day. If someone wants all my stuff, I got the Epic Bundle 2, which is all 3 of those covers, and then I have 2 sketch covers as well. And you get pretty much all my new stuff with this Epic Bundle, and that's $90 plus shipping, so it's $100 out the door. And you get a sketch card that I drew, and it's signed by Mike Barron, and you get a magnet, and you get a patch that Smokes wears on the cover of the variant cover that Gerhard did for me. So, trying to hit 8K, that's my goal. I mean, the goal is always to hit 10K. I can use all the money I can get so I can, start production. So that's my goal right now.
I actually have this comic twice over now. I can tell you it's really awesome. I'm really hoping for a sequel. It kind of left us a little bit on a cliffhanger. He's got bundles specifically for Canada. if you're living in Canada.
Yeah, I just added those tiers. If someone in Canada wants to back, it's $19 for shipping.
Right.
It's a little pricey, but that's actually at me losing money even at that price. But I wanted to, make it reasonable. But it's kind of hard, you know what I mean? And I think it's even went up since then. So the prices have went up because of the rates go up in October, or whatever, because of Christmas season.
Yeah.
And
yeah. So all that's available on Smokes the Fox, Weaponized Werewolf, including that print right there, Demon in a Bottle tribute.
Homage.
Sorry. Homage.
Cool.
Yeah, Peter Palmiotti did the inks on this one, and then my artist Lee Oakes drew it, and my colorist DC Alonso really did a good job on that. On that, it's almost I can use it for a cover.
Oh, you could definitely. That is really cool, and it's very iconic. It's very iconic. Except you're insinuating that in some way, shape, or form that pot is like a bad thing.
Yeah, but that's kind of like the joke part about it. I always wanted to do like one of like a homage cover, but everybody does the McFarlane ones.
Right.
I didn't want to do another damn McFarlane Spider-Man homage cover again.
I got we need another ASM 300 cover because we don't have enough of that.
Yeah, Bunny. Yeah. That was actually my idea too, but still.
I have no idea what he's talking about. None.
At least
no
that was
idea.
Original.
No idea. I have no idea what he's referring to. Anyway.
Yeah, and I got these 3 cards, metal cards left that Phoenix Animation did for me. So the next 3 backers who get one of my new tiers will get this metal card, and that's it. They're all gone.
All right. Cool. Cool. That's awesome. All right. So if you haven't backed Smokes the Fox, consider doing that. But drop that link over there, Belmont, before we go, so people see that.
Yeah, both books are written by Mike Barron, and all backers get both books, Smokes and Weaponized Werewolf.
Yeah.
And once I get some more funds, I'm going to be starting production, hopefully by the end of the year.
Right.
That's my goal.
Yep. So anyway, that's been today. I just wanted to clarify some things. Hopefully I've answered some questions that have arisen about the buy one, back one. And if you if I offend you, my personal opinions, that has nothing to do with this campaign. Okay. I'm kind of getting conflated a little bit. Yes, I do have. I'm an opinionated individual, and I do make statements that are a little controversial, especially concerning the writing of books of people you might consider sacred, and I can't help that. If it's written well, it's written well. If it's not written well, then I'm going to call it out.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. I know.
Hashtag I hates the Kates.
There you go. Anyway,
I had to top your controversy.
There you go. There you go. Go cancel him. Anyway, but that has nothing to do with this campaign. It has nothing to do with what we're trying to do here. Just don't conflate things I say with the campaign, because we are 2 different entities. And so that's pretty much all I got to say today. Anybody else got something else they want to hit before we hit the road?
I just dropped a link for Wolfsbane 2 sign up.
Okay, yeah. Wolfsbane 2, our friend Aaron Jordan, as a heck of a writer. Definitely consider backing that book.
When's he launching that thing?
He's launching it in January, I think.
Oh, wow. That's
early next year.
That's quite a build-up.
Yeah. He's doubling down on that monster thing, the whole monster thing. If you like monsters, that's a book for you. Anyway, so that is all I've got for the day. I hope I cleared up some things. If I didn't, please feel free to DM me and ask questions. Or ask me on your show to clarify. I don't mind. I came on a show last night, Dave Feed's show, UK guys, and kind of clarified some things for them. that they didn't understand. It's really very simple, guys. To buy one, while you're buying a big campaign that's guaranteed it's going to come through the door, consider backing something a little bit more risky that's under 10K. And if it's good, if you like it, it's not a pity back. It's just raising awareness, raising visualness, raising people's visibility to eye level so people can see them. That's all we're doing here. That's all we're after. That's all we're considering. We're not telling you to do anything with your money that we're just saying consider this. And when you click on that hashtag, we're hoping campaigns will come up that are going to be ones that you have not seen or that you wind up loving and deciding to back.
Well, if you don't have the extra cash, you can always just retweet, invite them on your show, invite one of these guys on your show, help promote their book.
Let's make this community. Let's make this community.
They're all invited on my show.
There you go. All right. You always have an invitation, open invitation. But we're just trying to make this community first creator friendly again. It's just gotten a little bit away from that. And we're just trying to refocus it, and say, hey, these first time creators, people that are doing this all out of pocket and that maybe not have time to go on endless shows because, they got mouths to feed at home and money to put in the bank. And just consider these guys as well, because they're worthy of it and they have the product. That's all we're saying here. If you take a look at them and you don't want to back it, don't. It's simple, This is not pity. This is all about meritocracy. But for meritocracy to truly work, you have to see everything that has merit. And that's what we're after. That's what we're after. Anyway, hold 1 second. Not many dudes, not many dare to go on my show. I don't blame them. Not
Challenge accepted.
Will go on any show. He will go on any show. He is fearless.
As long as my wife says I can, yes.
Yeah, as long as his wife says he can. Okay. Yeah. Caveat. Anyway, so that has been Cooper from Telepathic Bunny Comics here with Belmont Press. My mod for the day, the mod with the, anyway. And then got
the pot problem. Is that what you were going to say?
It is what it is. It is what it is. He did a good job today.
The only pot problem is he's not sharing with the rest of us.
Oh, there you go. Anyway, got Shadow Punk down here. Check his campaign out. And Mr. Will, Creators Outlet, Joker fan on Twitter. Be sure to stop by and say hello. He'll be also simulcasting on the Luke Stone Studios. We have 4 channels right now. Telepathic Bunny Comics, Belmont Press, Will's Creator Outlet, and Luke Stone Studios. So check out that content when you get a chance. Anyway, this has been Cooper from Telepathic Bunny Comics, and that's all we got for today. Y'all have a good one. Bye.
Peace.
Tell me what's on your mind.